Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Astros are meeting with catcher Wilson Contreras. And this is a move that I've been wanting to happen for a long time. I know some Astros fans don't want it to happen, but if we're gonna make an upgrade with first base with Jose Abreu, why not make an upgrade at catcher? Maldi's been a problem. Maldonado's been a problem at catcher offensively for the last couple of years. Defensively, he's been one of the best catchers in the MLB as a defensive catcher. But offensively, he's just not been it as a catcher. So the Astros are meeting with Wilson Contreras with at the winter meeting. I think that's what it said. So I'm excited for that. I hope the Astros are able to find a deal with him, as this season he had a 243 batting average, 22 home runs, 55 RBIs. And that's the batting average. That's the thing. That's the first thing I look at. It's way better than Maldonado's batting average. Way more home runs, way more RBIs. I know Maldonado brings a big presence when it comes to the defense, but I've always wanted to bring a big offensive catcher, and it's not like Contreras is not a big is not a defensive. He's a decent defensive catcher. He's just not as good as Maldi is, and I don't think to be honest with you guys, I don't think making this move means fully goodbye with Maldonado. I think you can still sign Wilson Contreras and still have Maldonado in the roster. It's not the same. Maldonado's not going to be an everyday starter. Like there's going to be a change for his role, but and I don't know if that's something he wants to try out. But I think Maldonado is a good I mean, I don't know how to say this. I think he's a good guy in the clubhouse to have around the clubhouse. I think not only is he a good guy with the pitchers, but I mean for everything. So because I think Contreras can, it's not like with Christian Vasquez and with Vasquez and Maldonado. Maldonado was playing like 65%, and Vasquez was playing like 35%. This would be like Contreras playing like 70% and Maldonado playing like 30% of the game. So I think that Maldonado could be the backup catcher if the Astros were to sign Wilson, but I don't know if that's something he's okay with being. There might be a couple other teams that would be willing to go after him as a starting catcher. I don't know, but whatever Maldi wants to do. But I mean, Wilson Contreras' stats stand out to me, and I think that I'd much rather want him than Maldonado because of his offensive stats. Now, when it comes to the defense, I know he's not as good as Maldi as a defensive catcher, but he still is he's a decent defensive catcher. So it wouldn't be the same as Maldonado. Like Maldonado, how quick he can throw someone out running to second. But I mean, that's why you keep Maldi around as the backup. I wouldn't mind. Let's see if you sign Wilson. Why don't you see if Maldi's okay with doing that? I think he loves this city and this team so much. I think he would be okay with doing that. So, but first we gotta talk to Wilson first. See if he wants to be a part of this championship team. If you're gonna upgrade in your weakness with first base, I hate to say that with Yuli. I mean, Yuli had a great postseason, but in the regular season, one of the weaknesses was first base. That's why we traded for Trey Mancini. In all honesty, I don't think that Trey Mancini trade happens if Yuli was playing like Yuli Gurriel usually plays. I know one of two reasons why Trey Mancini was traded for. Number one, he was traded for because Michael Brantley was out for the season. That was one reason. Number two was because Yuli was struggling, and Trey Mancini was gonna play a little bit more than Yuli, which really didn't happen that much. So, but That's two of the reasons why. If Yuli was not playing, if Yuli was playing like Yuli Gurriel has been playing, like for his whole Astros career, like the way he played in 2021, or 2019, or 2018, or 2017, he. I don't think Trey Mancini would have ever worn an Astros uniform. That's just my opinion. And so, going back to my point, I think the Astros have upgraded into a weakness that they had with Gurriel, even though he had a strong postseason. I think they upgraded a weakness from the regular season, not from the postseason, but they upgraded a weakness from the regular season, and so now I say if you're gonna upgrade a position and upgrade in a position like first base, why not upgrade in a position as catcher? Wilson Contreras is way better offensive catcher, so I'd like to see the Astros make this move. We'll see what happens. I don't know when that winter meeting is, but I'll look that up. But that's when they're meeting. That's when they're gonna have a discussion. I wonder who talks with these guys like Abreu and Wilson. Like, is it Jim Crane? Because there's no GM. I mean, because we parted ways with what's his name. So I mean, I guess Jim Crane meets with these guys. I want to look that up because there's no GM, right? I wonder when the Astros are gonna hire a GM too. I'll make videos on all that stuff, guys. But let me know your thoughts on the Astros potentially signing Wilson Contreras. And his last name's so hard for me to say. I don't know why. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.